I'm trying to understand why my beloved hasn't come into my life. And I realize that closing the gap or void is a big part of it. What I understand is that my chosen beloved is vibrating at a resonance. And if I'm not vibrating at the same resonance, there will be a gap or a void and we won't be attracted to one another. Is this the reason why I've never felt like I've met the right man or loved a man because my vibrating is not matching his? Yes and no. If you are vibrating down here in fear, trying to be perfect, that's the right Karen, isn't it? The same Karen, right? Yep. Down here. He's actually not up here. He's actually down here because you can only attract what you vibrate at. So 2, want to be perfect. 2, not fully heart open. 2, people that are still on the growth of this level are going to attract each other here. So I think you loving you embracing the perfectly imperfect you being there for little you is going to do this, and then you'll attract someone here, and the feeling you have on the inside with you will be felt with him. Did that make sense? Okay. So I have a few questions regarding this. I hope they're not too confusing. No question is a wrong question ever in my books. Totally ask everything. Okay, great. So are my fears and beliefs the cause of my gap? Yes, but it's not the gap that he's here waiting. It's the gap almost inside of you that attracts the same. And when those are healed within you, you'll be vibrating here, and so will a man, and that'll be that. Okay. How do I know when I've done enough work on myself to let go of enough fears and beliefs to allow my beloved to come? Okay, so we never get there. There's no goal. There's no, I'm here. Because as soon as you're here, then there's there. As soon as the waves come in, guess what? They go out. They never just stay in. I'm finally here. The waves are in. They're never again going to go out. It's not like that. It's always moving. The DNA spiral just keeps on going. Okay. There's even like I was watching a video with my business coach, and he was at Necker Island. He was invited to go to Richard Branson's island. That's the level of my coach. He's amazing. He makes like, I don't know, 20 a year or something like that, like $1 million a year. Okay. So, and they're all together, all these really like rich people and amazing entrepreneurs, and they're all talking about their problems. They all still have problems. They also have problems. You never just like something happens and then you don't have any problems anymore. You get somewhere and you're there. Frozen in time, everything's, it's not like that, right? It's always going to be moving. So, how do I know when I've done enough work on myself to let go of enough fears and beliefs? You're there. And then you're going to let go of more fears and you'll be there. And then you're going to let go of more fears and you'll be there. And then you're going to let go of more limiting beliefs and you're going to be there. You're always going to be growing. Okay. I just told you I was bawling yesterday, 15 years after my mom died, and it's still little Allana's sad. Okay. It's not wrong. It's not bad. It's just now I'm realizing, oh my God, my son's going to have to take care of me one day. And it brought up something I never knew before that wouldn't have been brought up until that moment because that was what the moment was. Okay. Do I need to close the gap completely? No, there is no such thing as completely. That's your perfectionist thinking. That's an illusion. Or how much of the gap needs to be closed before he will come? Is there an ending to this? Yes, let's make the ending right now. Okay, here we go. Everywhere that you are waiting for the perfection, the goal, finally getting there so that you can one day be good enough, all of that misunderstanding in this moment, can we destroy and uncreate it in totality so that you can actually be enough in this moment? Yes? Okay, great. Take a breath. So we choose, and you see scaffolding fall around your body. Good job. I can feel energy. Good job. Whoever's watching and doing this with me. Good. We're letting all of that perfectionism to finally one day be enough, to finally one day be good enough to have love. All of that bullshit misunderstanding that we picked up from wherever, who cares? We choose to destroy, uncreate, dissolve, and let it go like scaffolding falling with our exhale out of every thought, feeling, emotion, cellular memory, image in our mind, image in our heart, any hook or cord to any other lifetime, any agreement or sentence or curse or vow or anything we made with anybody where it's being held in place, all of it, slice and dice it all, set yourself free out of this lifetime, other space-time dimensions, however it's wired that I don't even understand, gone. We choose to destroy and uncreate it all. Next, anything in the way of this moment, you being enough. Right now. Right now. Can we finally come home to you, little you, look her in the eyes and go, hey, baby girl, I love you exactly as you are and exactly as you're not. In my books, you're enough. And hold her. Anything in the way of you coming home to you as enough in this moment. Can we destroy and uncreate and let go of forever? Let it all go. Destroy, uncreate, dissolve, melt away out of every thought, feeling, emotion, cellular memory, image in your mind, image in your heart, conscious or subconscious, any agreement, any curse, any vow, any secretly implanted, any bullshit in your head, anything, anywhere, in the way of you coming home to you as enough, as mattering, taking up your space on the planet, as uniquely, messy, marvelous you. Anything in the way of that we let go of, okay? Now, of course we still want to grow. Of course we still want to evolve. That is the mixture of who we are. Total gratitude for who we are and what else is possible. Not, how can I get better? How can I get better? How can I? No. It's both. It's the waves come in and the waves go out. It's daytime, it's nighttime. It's the duality coming home into each other. We are enough, perfectly, imperfectly, awesome, phenomenal, magnificent already. And given that, what else is possible? What can we create? How could we have a delightful life? Oh my God, it'd be really fun to have like a really cool guy. Wouldn't that be fun? But we don't need him in order to be enough and need to do all this stuff in order to be enough. Like that whole dynamic, done. I'm enough. You're enough. We're enough. Given that, put your arm around little you, give him a noogie, right? Give him a kiss. Given that, what do you want to create today? You want to have some love? That'd be totally fun. Okay, let's go. Right? And then you meet people from fullness. You don't need anything. And then you choose the things that would delight you about a partner and off you go. Okay? So the fear and the beliefs, I think we just cleared some beliefs for you. But the fear, I think maybe, is that I'm not enough. Yes, you are. And your job is to convince her of it and speak with her every day and let her know she's enough. Because she's the one that believes she's not enough. She's the one that believes she has to do X, Y, and Z to be perfect in order to. It's bullshit. She's enough today. Okay? Like, practice with me. Let me love you 100% today. Okay? Please? And if you let me in, and you know that it's safe to let me in, there'll be a feeling of, oh my God, I'm enough. She loves me just as I am. even though, I'm like, yep. Even though, uh-huh. But, uh-huh. All of you. The wobbly parts, the cellulite, whatever, I don't care. I love you. Okay, so let me practice with you of what that feels like to be loved as your perfectly imperfect self. And then you do that to her, okay? Or him, for who's watching, okay? And then from that home, create what you desire. Only from fullness can you create fullness. From emptiness, you'll create emptiness. It's just science.